Hunger is a serious problem in America and affects more seniors than you might think. In fact, Feeding America's research shows that more than 9 million seniors could be food insecure by the year 2050.
That's right, and KTV's Taylor Decker is going to show us how a Sioux City food pantry is ensuring that one group of seniors won't face food insecurity.
Once a month, the Radiant Life Community Food Pantry serves an apartment complex where senior residents live in Sioux City. This is a critical population that tends to have limited mobility and access to resources. A group that also serves each other in a special way to make sure everyone gets the food delivered right to their doors.
Food bank bag.
Carolyn Bittner lives at Maple Heights Annex in Sioux City. A few years ago, after a snowstorm, many residents were lacking food in the pantry. That was the birth of these seniors receiving food bags.
I definitely think there's a need, and it's a variety of things. It's enough for 2 or 3 meals, so it gives these seniors nutrition.
It started with just serving one senior woman at this apartment complex and now has grown over the years to serve 45 residents.
I just can't be grateful enough to all of them. Anytime we need anything, she'll bring it.
These bags are packed by volunteers at Radiant Life Community Food Pantry, full of items that can help them get by.
You can tell that you've definitely met a need. It brings a smile to their face. They give a sigh of relief because now they know that they have something to eat. That is very rewarding to know that you just helped and made somebody's day a little bit easier.
This bag included non-perishable items, breakfast items, fruits, veggies, and many types of meat. This bag particularly included a full-size frozen chicken. The food comes from the Food Bank of Siouxland and local grocery stores that donate old inventory that will soon go bad or are purchased with the help of grants. 75-year-old Lorraine Woodford is retired and spends lots of time prepping these bags, knowing they are going to a group in need. She also drives the bags to the apartment every month.
When we deliver, they are so grateful, so helpful. I believe that we all have a commitment to our community to give back.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay.
Once at the apartment, residents take time to distribute these bags to each other on all 3 floors.
I am so impressed with this group that we deliver to, how they care for each other.
In Sioux City, Taylor Decker, KTIV News 4.
On Wednesday nights, they also delivered to 12 other homebound residents in the area. The apartment complex had so many qualifying residents that they had a special delivery date and time created, coordinated by resident volunteers in that building.